Tell us the scariest story you know.
I grew up in a funeral home and often helped out in the office. When I was about 15 years old, we received a call about a tragic case. A woman and her infant child had been brutally murdered. There were barely any clues, and the case quickly became front-page news. Because of the lack of leads, the police decided to conduct surveillance at the funeral service. It was an incredibly heartbreaking scene. The mother was laid to rest, holding her baby in her arms. During the viewing, my job was to collect flower cards, then periodically ask the husband if he recognized any of the names. After checking with him, I'd make copies of the cards and quietly return them. I suppose they asked me because I was young, familiar to people, and could go unnoticed. I spent a lot of time speaking with the husband, and he appeared utterly grief-stricken. Later, the police mentioned they had a key witness, a 6-year-old boy who had seen someone leaving the house on the day of the murders. The boy identified the person as the husband's best friend. As the investigation unfolded, the truth came out. The husband and his best friend had plotted together. They had agreed to eliminate each other's families so they could start new lives with their secretaries. The 6-year-old's identification of the friend led to a confession, and both men were arrested and convicted. It still shocks me to this day that the husband had stood beside me repeatedly during the service, and I never suspected a thing. That experience changed the way I viewed the world forever.